Alright, looks like we're on air. It's DirtyfilthyBMX1. Merry Christmas, everybody. Still Christmas Eve where I'm at. 2 hours to go till Christmas. And we're gonna do something special for the noobs. They're all getting this game tomorrow for Christmas. This is what you need to know, cause I'm gonna do it fast too, because it's just gonna be a quick little run through on everything you need to know, your layout, little tips that might help, because I want everybody to get in here, have some fun, and get some more people in those rooms with us. And that's the way it goes. This is a great game to play. Yeah, there's a little drama about the format, but that doesn't mean that the play is not incredible, and it's not the most beautiful game I have ever seen, and you will enjoy the heck out of yourself playing this game. So, what you need to know, here you go. Here's your home screen. It's mainly just your advertisement, what's going on, if they're trying to lure people into games like play a Starfighter Assault, or if there's some type of a challenge going on, they'll usually put where you're at, where it says alert, blast them all that good stuff. And the advertisements, fight for freedom, they're advertising Finn up there. You'll see the Captain Phasma advertisements. They're the new heroes that just got dumped in with the Last Jedi stuff. Then you get down here, you got your get more crates. Each day you'll get a daily login crate, and you can also buy crates with troopers, crates with starfighters, crates with heroes. I'll show you more what those are in a minute. Okay, and then up in the upper right hand corner you've got your credits, which is basically the money you earn at the end of each round of whatever you're playing. And the more of those you get, the more crates you can buy. The more crates you can buy, the more good stuff you can do to upgrade your characters and all that good stuff. Then you have crystals. Don't really worry about crystals at the moment. That was part of the microtransaction stuff that's not really active. You can get crystals in a lot of the challenges and stuff, but pretty much they're irrelevant for the most part. And then you've got the other most important thing is your crafting parts. That's what you're going to level up all your stuff with, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. So that's basically your home screen there. So your credits are the 1650, right? 1615 up there. Then your crystals are the 80. The crafting parts are the 365. Like I said, your credits and your crafting parts, those are important. The crystals, they're pretty much irrelevant at the moment. So then next thing, you got your play. You go into play, you got your different types of play, pretty much self-explanatory. You got your campaign, which takes you on a pretty cool campaign. I enjoyed it. Iden Versio, it's kind of a character of the dark side, is what's going on the opposite side of Rogue One, I believe. I don't know. I'm not like the ultimate freaking detail buff when it comes to Star Wars. I love Star Wars to death, but I have the friends that like read everything to the T and know everything to the T. I'm not that person. I just like watch it, love it, and yeah, I have a horrible memory anyways. I can't memorize anything. So then we got you got your multiplayer. That's where all the action goes on. Galactic Assault, that's your big maps. That's 40 players, mostly ground combat, but you earn battle points while you're playing. And as you build up enough battle points, you can get into vehicles if they're available, or fighters and stuff like that, Starcraft and stuff like that, and be able to fly. I mean, there's all different types of things, heroes you can become by earning those battle points while you play. Okay, so then you got Starfighter Assault, exactly what it sounds like. You're painting starfighters in the sky maps, just straight up 12 on 12. You have missions to accomplish, blow stuff up, and fight at the same time while you're trying to blow stuff up. And so, if you're the starfighter, that's your game. Heroes versus villains, just what it says. You got 4 heroes, 4 villains. It's a fun game. I was just a shooter guy, but I must admit I'm starting to like heroes versus villains. Not good at it yet, but I'm starting to like it. Running around with a lightsaber, getting crazy. So other than that, that's your heroes versus villains. Strike, it's objectives, 8 versus 8, small, quick games, and the smaller games are going to help you out as far as being over fast, get your points quick, get your credits fast, get on to the next game, and the more games you go through quick, the more you're going to credit up and level up. So whereas when you're starting out playing Galactic Assault, you don't know the maps, you're not that familiar with the system, you're not getting that many points on it, and the games last for 20 minutes, then you're better going the other route, where it's putting people up close to you and teaching you to fight a little better, and giving you more interactions and more stuff to do. Then Blast, that's my favorite game. That's just 10 on 10. First team with 100 kills wins. And that is a great game. The two, like I said, level up on, because it's just running. It's just fast paced. Everybody just run, gun. You're gonna kill, get killed. The games are over quick. You get your points. You move on to the next game, and so that's a fun way to learn and just keep leveling up fast. So that's your different games. Next you got, I'm gonna skip over the collection for a minute. Here, sorry, drop down. Skip over the collection. You got your career here. See, I'm a rank 37. The higher rank you go, the more points it takes to get up to the next rank. I think right now I'm at about 250,000 between ranks. So it takes a little while. Then you've got all your challenges. These are the original challenges that all come with the game, like different stuff you do in the campaign to get you bonuses and different points. See, like I got 500 credits for complete the mission, the cleaner. And so when you do, you'll get all these rewards for just completing the missions on the campaign and stuff like that. Then they have different stuff to do in arcade, and that I didn't explain and play. See, I just went to multiplayer. We forgot arcade. There's arcade that has different scenarios, and you can pick light side or dark side of where you just go in and fight like 30 different dudes or something like that, and whatever the objective is. And when you do that, you can get up to 1,500 credits a day just by playing these things. And win or lose, you still get 100 credits for each time you play it. So if you want some easy 1,500 credits, just come in. And it also sharpens up your skills, gets you used to shooting all the different stuff, playing the different characters, because even heroes you haven't unlocked are unlocked in here. So it's pretty fun to play the arcade. Like I said, can do a lot to sharpen up your skills in the arcade. So sorry, I had to go back to that, but I didn't want to skip the arcade. And don't forget to do the tutorial, because you get bonus points for doing the tutorial. And I think custom arcade, you can kind of just set it up any way you want it to be. I'm not sure. I honestly have not played custom arcade. And you can also play with a friend in there too. So now we're out of there. Now we're going back to the career. Sorry, okay, so, like I said, then you got all the other challenges in here, like arcade, different things you do in here will win you points. I completed all the light side battle scenarios for solo, so I got a light side cosmetic crate, which gave me, I don't even remember what the heck it was, something for the light side or something. When you buy a crate, you get stuff. So you get 4 to 5 items. Multiplayers, and then troopers, all the different things you got. So, and then you got your options, which basically anybody that plays games knows what all the different options. You got your gameplay and your controls and everything from your crosshair to your sensitivity to your audio to your video to your account, all that good stuff. It's all right there. Then if you go up into this one and hit the button up in that upper left hand corner where my icon is highlighted, that'll show you all your friends online, tell you what they're playing. I think all your friends that are playing Star Wars. I'm not sure if it's all your friends or all your friends in Star Wars, but whatever. It's your social media hub, social hub. All right. So now we're going to collection. This is where you have to make a choice. Are you all around guy? You want a little of everything? Because that can take a long time in this game. It takes a while to build some stuff up, but it can be done. So, but I recommend at first picking something you really like. See, I like to play shooting and just running and shooting and running and gunning, and pretty much just first person shooter. So when you do that, you want to be one of these guys. You got assault guys. They're basically your all around enduro guy. Good speed, good agility. Their life starts at 150, and I mean, just basically a good all-around guy. Then you got your heavy class. They have a little bit heavier duty guns. They're a little bit heavier equipped. They pretty much their life starts 50 dots higher at 200 instead of 150 like the assault. So they have things like the shield and stuff like that. Like the assault guy, he's got stuff like the thermal detonator and a thing called Vanguard, where you run around with a shotgun that I think doesn't really cool down too much for a few seconds, and you just blast people with a shotgun, and you run extra fast at the same time. So that's the Vanguard, and that's the assault thing, you know. And his armor's kind of medium duty, light duty, but like I said, he's got agility and speed. So then the heavy inside there, he like I said, he runs the bigger guns. He also has the bigger things, like a big sentry gun is his main trait. He has a combat shield that pops up over his gun, so it kind of shields his face and shields his upper body from shots and stuff like that. So that's your heavy guy. Then you got your officer. He starts at 150, but he's also got different traits where you can boost up his life for a few seconds and stuff. He's basically the one I use the most, and he's got traits that also, while they boost his life up, they boost everybody up around him. So like when I hit my improved battle command, I generate my life up from 150 to 250, and everybody around me gets a little life boost too, depending on what they get. I'm not sure exactly what they get, but they all get everybody around me gets a life boost. So, and he also carries a turret, which isn't like the turrets in Battlefront 1 where they're indestructible. I think you can beef them up to where they're pretty armored. So, but they die pretty quickly after you die. They last just a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds after you die. Then, and then I use bodyguard on every one of my troopers, because it gives you extra blast protection and stuff like that. Let's see, these are called star cards here, and you can customize all your different characters with these star cards. And that's where I got my bodyguard. I've got bodyguard chosen, which is giving me a 25% damage reduction against explosives and stuff like and toxins. And then I also have chose expert weapons handling, which means my gun doesn't overheat as fast. That's another thing. You have a cooldown on your gun that you'll have to learn how to use, but you'll learn quickly on that. And then you also have 4 different guns as of right now in each category. You all start out with the top gun in each one. And they all have their different characteristics to each one. And then as you achieve different accomplishments in those career goals I showed you, you open up different things. Like you have to, I think the first accomplishment is like 50 kills with the gun or something like that, and then you get then you get improved cooling, and then 150 kills get you rapid fire, and then 250 kills get you night vision, and oh, I don't know if that was the exact order on that gun, but that's basically how it goes. And that you can all see back in the career section up here. See, and it'll tell you after games too, like all the different stuff, you know, how many, you get this many kills with that gun, 200 heavy kills, I got the FWMB 10K and 200 credits. That opened up that gun for you, you know. So everything you're doing and collecting shows up over in here. Now, also, aside from the officer, you have the specialist. His life only starts out at 100, but his agility and his speed are fast. Okay, the guy's nimble, but he also pretty much only uses long guns. There is a 3-round burst on this 280 here, so when you're on a long map like the new crate map on Galactic Assault, and you're shooting people across that long desert, this is the gun for you. But when you get into a hallway and somebody jumps out a doorway at you, this gun can be kind of burdensome. So other than that, I don't use a specialist too much, but there's plenty of people that excel with it. But he's got his special characteristics, like he's got a shot grenade. He's got this thing called infiltration, which I think infiltration was around on something on Battlefront 1. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I can't remember what it was on Battlefront 1. But and then, like I said, I use bodyguard as a star card on him, and expert weapons handling. And now, so that's pretty much all the characters there. And the officer, he's pretty much a pistol guy. All his guns are pretty much pistol bound. This one is the bad gun, especially rapid fire. This one is just as bad, but you only got a handful of shots, so if you get in the middle of 4 or 5 guys, you're gonna be out of shots pretty quick. Even 2 or 3 guys can be burdensome if you don't nail the first guy on 1-2 shots. So this guy, this is like this is the Dirty Harry right here. I think you can hit people a mile away with this guy. You can also hit people a mile away with this guy. It's unbelievable how accurate this little thing is. But pistol guy, big gun guy, all the different big ones, and then this guy, and if you remember secondary fire, yeah, this is the gun right here. It doesn't seem to have as much pop as the secondary fire did in the Battlefront 1, but it's got a small capacity as far as rounds. I tend to run out of rounds quick on it, but you can run right through somebody with that gun if it's just a single person. I mean, just right through. You like that sound effect? That's pretty nice, huh? So then assault guy, he's got pretty much a little mixture. He's got a rifle. He's got the 280, which is semi-auto. He's got the DC-15, which is auto. Well, this gun changes from map to map. The base gun, and you can't customize it either. That's just the gun that comes with whatever soldier that map. And then the CR2, which is a highly popular gun. Most everybody that likes to just run and gun is using that if they're not using the Blurg or the 44. This guy got some pop to it, but a slow rate of fire, but very accurate. You can hit a good long distance, but it's just slow. Do, 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 do. You like that? That was a better sound effect, I think, than my first one. The first one was supposed to go. Yep, see, that was better. Yeah, whatever. I give up. I'm not the sound effect guy. Alright. So, and then, let's see. Let's, now that you've seen all these guys, let's go back to star cards and how they work. Because, that's a very important thing. Star cards. My buddy didn't know that you can beef these guys up. You see how I got 4 bars on all my star cards there? They're all whatever color they are, blue, purple. I'm colorblind, so I don't even know if those are blue or purple. I know they're one of the two though. But isn't that sad? But see, so check it out. We're gonna go into here. See how this guy's still locked right there? My buddy did not know, but you can unlock any card in here at the start of the game, I believe, with 40. I don't know, it may be a certain thing to unlock. You might have to be level 3 or something. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. But it's basically, or maybe just from the start of the game, you can unlock cards for 40 crafting parts. Those things that say I have 365 up in the corner. And every time you open something, it'll have the line on it. See, it's got 1 line on it for when you open it. See, check this out. Oh, what the heck? Let's just buy it. I'm gonna craft it right now. So, for 40 crafting parts, I just grab that and I confirm that I want it. Yes. And now, see how I'm at level 36? I'm gonna back up for a minute. See, I'm a level 36 assault. Every time you get a bar on one of those, it takes your level up. So, what we're going to do, I think that's purple. We're gonna go in here. I'm gonna show you how I do that. So, that's the one thing, I don't have this guy. And I'm at level 36, so I'll buy this. I get 1 bar because it's a 1 bar card. I confirm, I buy it. I now own that. I now back up. I'm now a level 37 assault. So every time you have a bar, add a bar to your collection of cards. Like when you start out, you have no cards open, they're all locked. Your trooper is a 0. And that's just the way it is. So you buy a card, you open it up. Now my big recommendation is, after you've played enough to get a handful of cards and crafting parts up, open up the cards you want to use during your time playing. Like, I like to use the improved thermal detonator. I like to use bodyguard on everything. So I opened up those cards right away. And the reason you want to open those up, and I'm going to go back in, I'm going to show you this card that I just crafted. Hi, how's it going? I'm doing a how-to right now, so I'm going to keep going on that. But let's do the, so like I said, we just bought this guy, we just crafted this card. Now I can upgrade this card at any time too. There's certain limitations. You have to be at certain levels. Like it might say you have to be at card level 5, rank 3 or something like that. I don't remember what the levels were exactly, but you have to be at meet certain stipulations, and then you can upgrade your cards. Like this card, the higher it is. See, it's 80 crafting parts. Crafting parts are what, say 325 up in the upper right hand corner again. So if I wanted to take this card to level 2, which would also take me up from level or rank 37 to rank 38, I'd spend 80 crafting parts, but I don't use this trait here, so I'm not going to take it up any higher right now. But say I have a level 2 card I want to take up, it's going to cost 120 crafting parts, again, which is the 325 up in the corner, to take it up to level 3, which will also take me up another notch in my level on the overall rank of the trooper. So then when you want to go from a level 3 to a level 4, it's going to cost you 480 crafting parts. And see, mine's black because I don't even have 480 crafting parts at the moment. So that's how the crafting parts and ranking your troopers up works. And the higher you get up, the more you'll be able to rank your trooper up. So like I'm saying, pick the stuff you want to use. Like I use bodyguard, so I got that thing boosted up right away. So then I like bodyguard, it takes reduced damage from people and stuff like that, just like it did in Battlefront 1. So it's good when people are throwing grenades everywhere and stuff like that. You're not gonna die on the first one that's 10 feet away from you. Okay, so I use bodyguard on all my different troopers. But read through all the different traits and see which 3 star cards you're going to want to use as your traits. Craft them, open them up, spend the 40 crafting parts, open them up. Some are abilities, some are like bodyguard's an ability. It's just something that makes you tougher, and other are actual weapons. Like this will be the flash pistol, and the flash pistol, if you read it, it replaces my right ability, which is, I can't even remember what the right ability was. It's toughen up. I like to use toughen up. That is the same thing as adrenaline stem from Battlefront 1. Well, kinda. It's not as fast as adrenaline stem. Adrenaline stem, I think, pumped you up faster. But it's basically adrenaline stem from Battlefront 1. So those are the 3 things I like to use with this guy. That's how you level up your cards. That's how you rank up your trooper. That's, like I said, the Assault 37. That's his rank. So that's basically what you want to do. Now, what you really want to do when you're getting started, you want to figure out, are you the type that likes to just fly ships? You don't even care about playing the run and gun shooter stuff. You're only going to play Starfighter Assault? Well then, put all your effort into and all your crafting parts into upgrading your ships. Because if that's what you're going to be playing the most, that's what you want to spend your crafting parts on, Upgrade what you're going to be playing. Now, if you're like me, and I play Blast all the time. Blast is my favorite game. So I like to have a good assault of troopers. So all my troopers are just ranked up right now. 37 on my assault, 36 on my heavy. And I'll say, the way I bought my crates, each time you play, like I said, you earn credits, which is the 1615 up there in the upper right hand corner. And every time you play, you earn those. And as soon as you get 4,000 credits, you can buy trooper crates, which is going to give you a trooper item and some it'll give you 45 to 60 crafting parts each time. You'll get 4 to 5 cards, and Shoot, I wish I had played so I had enough to open up a crate, and I feel like an idiot that I don't. But you'll figure it out real quick. So you open up a crate, you get 4 to 5 items. They're basically cards. If you played any of the Ultimate Team stuff, you'll totally know what I'm talking about. And then out of those 4 to 5 items, one of them is going to be crafting parts. So with trooper crates, you get 45 to 60 crafting parts, which is the 325 in the upper right hand corner. Those are probably the most important thing you want to get. You want to keep collecting those so you can keep upgrading the cards on the things you like to use the most. To me, which is the troopers. You know, I want to level 4 out all my troopers, and that way they're just kicking butt when I'm running around and running and gunning. So then, like I was saying, if you're the one that plays only the Starfighter games, then you'll go for the Starfighter crates, you know, and it's going to give you a Starfighter item and a random hero card or a random trooper card or something like that. And then you'll also get you also have hero crates. Now, a little tip here. I some people say just go for the hero crates because they're cheaper. You're gonna get a lot of trooper stuff in heroes. You're gonna get a lot of hero stuff in troopers. You're gonna get a lot of starfighter stuff in both of those. They mix and match a lot of stuff. So, but I found since I play troopers that buying trooper crates got me more trooper stuff and got my troopers filled up, because by the time you want to rank that level up to a level 4, let's go back here for one moment. By the time you want to rank the level of that card, like my bodyguard or my improved thermal detonator, up to a level 4, you have to be at level 25 on your assault guy, which means you have to have 25 bars opened up, which a lot of times requires crafting parts to finish knocking those couple bars out to level you up to 25. So crafting parts are about the most important thing, and I am gonna totally be Virtual Devil's friend when I get done doing this, because they're sending me a friend request. So back to crafting parts and stuff like that. So you're buying your crates. So like I was saying, I bought trooper crates because it got me the most trooper stuff over, and then the one other benefit was you get a little bit more in crafting parts, 45 to 60 every time. It's either 45 or it's 60. Now on the hero crates, now at a certain point I got so much stuff, everything I was getting was duplicates. And in that case, they give you 200 credits for your duplicate. So if you get 4 items, they're all duplicates, you just spent 4,000 and got 800 back. So what you gonna call it? So yeah, that can kind of suck. So when you start to get to the point where you're getting duplicates, just regular duplicates, then switch to buying hero crates, because you're spending a lot less. You're still getting 4 to 5 items each time, and the only thing is you're gonna get, 35 to 50 crafting parts instead of 45 to 60. So that's what I've done now. I've switched over to hero crates as of recent, and because I'm basically get duplicates all the time on just about everything now, because I'm starting to get so much stuff. You get a lot of duplicates. So basically I'm just chasing crafting parts so I can just keep upgrading the cards I really want to upgrade. So that's a real important thing. Remember, save the crafting parts for the important stuff that you really want to upgrade. Open up enough stuff to get yourself to the levels you need to, because like I said, sometimes, and you'll figure it out, you'll need to open up some cards just to get yourself to a level to be able to level that card up. And you'll see what I'm saying as you get going along. That's further, but you're gonna know what you're doing by then. So that's basically how these crates work. So go for whatever you're going for. Like I said, if you're a shit flying guy, buy starfighter crates. You'll get more starfighter stuff. Okay, you level up your starfighters faster, get more starfighter stuff. Then once you get dupes, switch over to heroes. You know, it's only a 200 credit difference there. So that is about there. Then also another thing, if you like to play the troopers and you like to play the run and gun like me, a good thing to beef up is your enforcer and your aerial. This is going to be your you're going to have heroes that you I remember if you watched earlier, I was talking about earning battle points while you play on the big maps, where you can open up ships and fly the different ships, and the different guns and the speeders and stuff like that become available. Like, see all these things I'm showing on the right hand side of the screen right now. All this stuff in different maps becomes available and stuff on Galactic Assault while you're playing the run and gun there, as you earn battle points killing people while you play. So as you're doing all that stuff, and you get to open this stuff up, stuff like on the trooper maps, you get heroes that you can open up, and it's and that's like strike and what is it? What the heck am I talking about? Blast, my favorite game. You get heroes that you can open up after you earn enough battle points. So you can get a rocket trooper basically, so you can get a jetpack, fly around until you die with that character, and that's your aerial. And you can get an enforcer, which is a flamethrower if you're the bad guys, and it's a Wookiee if you're the good guys. So what you're gonna call it? So it doesn't hurt to beef those guys up, because when you're earning battle points with these guys up above here, you'll have the choice to switch over to these at a certain point, and if they're nice and beefed up for you, that does not hurt. Then, like I said, if you play Galactic Assault a lot and you want to play the big 40-person map, and you always like flying the artillery around, then you can beef up your artillery. I mean, anything you want to do. If that's what you do the most, that's what I recommend beefing up the most. Read through its cards, see what traits you like the best, open them up, get them beefed up, and starting those places first. And while you're doing that and collecting everything along the way for your favorite things, everything else will slowly be getting their own little things as you go. Like Ray. Actually, I think I've put a couple crafting parts into her, so I could get her to level 10. I think back a little while ago, I went to get her to level 10. But most of the other ones, they've all got up to all these levels just on stuff collected randomly. So, yeah, the format system, we won't go there. But that's how it works, and that's how to do it. So, I think I've gone through about everything. You just want to play a lot, figure out, get a plan, figure out who you're going to be. You're going to be a trooper. You're going to play heroes versus villains all the time. Whatever you're going to do, pick it, beef it up, play it a lot. Get those credits, get those crafting parts. Go in, craft your cards up, take them up to level 4, get your player maxed out and as strong as you can get them on those cards that he's using. Run, gun, and have fun. So, and then tips for playing, especially I recommend If you're new and you're not fast like me and it takes you a little while to get used to stuff, and then I recommend the smaller maps, because the big maps, they can be more frustrating and harder to find people, and you can spend a couple minutes running around not seeing anybody, and then all of a sudden somebody pops out of somewhere and kills you. The smaller maps, you're gonna find people, they're gonna find you. You ain't gonna have time to stand. That's another tip. Don't stand on the small maps and snipe unless you're just an awesome sniper. There's a few people that can get away with it. You don't have time to look through the scope too long because they move too fast. So learn to move fast, shoot fast. Don't stay in one spot too long. Don't run through the middle of big open spaces. Try and stick in like hallways or places that have two openings. So that way you have possibilities for someone in front of you or back of you, but not left, right, above, and everywhere. You run out through the middle open big fields. You give yourself way more vantage points for everybody. So stick to cover, have fun, and I hope to see everybody out here because I'm about to shut down this stream. And I'm gonna go take a quick little intermission, start up a new stream, and stream some live Christmas Star Wars Battlefront 2. Hope to see y'all out there. Hope this helped you. Adios.